Hey guys! This is Cartoon Recapped. Today we'll show you a 2012 family adventure cartoon called Wreck-It Ralph. Be aware of heavy spoilers. Sit back and enjoy the show. Whenever Litwick's arcade closes, the various video game characters leave their in-game roles and socialize via a power strip called Game Central Station. Wreck-It Ralph, the villain of platformer game Fix-It Felix, Jr., visits a villain support group called Bad Anon and expresses frustration with his assigned role. When Ralph is excluded and ostracized from his game's 30th anniversary party, he decides to win a medal and earn respect. Upon overhearing that one can earn medals in a first-person shooter called Hero's Duty, Ralph sneaks in and steals one while the characters fight insectoid monsters known as cybugs. Ralph accidentally launches himself in an escape shuttle with a cybug inside and crash lands in the confectionery-themed kart racing game Sugar Rush. With Ralph gone, his game is labeled out of order, threatening the livelihoods of everyone in Fix-It Felix Jr. Felix, the titular protagonist, leaves the game to find Ralph, allying with Sergeant Calhoun, the heroine of Hero's Duty, as she tracks the cybug, which may become a virus outside the game. In Sugar Rush, a girl named Vanellope von Schweetz steals Ralph's medal and uses it to buy her way into the nightly race that determines which characters will be playable the next day. King Candy, the ruler of Sugar Rush's world, forbids her to race, as she has a glitch that causes her to move and teleport erratically. Vanellope promises to get the medal back if Ralph helps her win. He helps her build a new cart and teaches her to drive inside Diet Cola Mountain. Calhoun and Felix arrive in Sugar Rush, where they fall into a Nesquicksand, work together to escape, and begin to fall in love. Meanwhile, Candy hacks into Sugar Rush's source code and retrieves the medal, giving it back to Ralph. He claims that if Vanellope becomes a playable character, her glitching may lead to the game being labeled out of order and unplugged. Ralph decides he cannot allow Vanellope to race and destroys her cart. Calhoun abandons Felix when he inadvertently reminds her of her late fiancé who was killed by a cybug during their wedding. By calling her his dynamite gal, Felix is imprisoned by Candy's assistant, Sour Bill, while Calhoun discovers that the cybug has multiplied exponentially. A despondent Ralph returns to Fix-It Felix, Jr. and learns from Mayor Jean about the game's fate. He notices that the Sugar Rush cabinet displays Vanellope as an actual playable character. Suspecting that Candy has deceived him, he returns to Sugar Rush and interrogates Bill, who admits that Candy erased Vanellope's code and locked away the memories of the game's characters so that nobody would know her actual role. He explains that if Vanellope completes a race, all of Candy's changes will be deleted and the game will reset, meaning Vanellope will no longer be a glitch. Ralph frees Felix from Candy's prison, repairs the cart, and reconciles with Vanellope, who enters the race. During the race, the cybugs emerge and start destroying the game. Calhoun, Felix, and Ralph help evacuate the characters. Unaware of this development, Candy attempts to ram Vanellope off the track, causing them both to glitch. Their glitching inadvertently reveals Candy to be Turbo, a video game character who secretly took over Sugar Rush after he inadvertently caused his own game, Turbo Time, to be unplugged. Vanellope flees as Turbo is devoured by a cybug, which fuses with him into an insectoid monster. Everyone but Vanellope evacuates, as glitches cannot leave their games. Remembering from Hero's Duty that a beacon will draw and destroy the cybugs, Ralph battles Turbo and collapses the Mentos roof of Diet Cola Mountain, creating a glowing eruption which lures and destroys Turbo and the cybugs. Vanellope rescues Ralph and crosses the finish line. The game resets, revealing her as the true ruler of Sugar Rush, though she keeps her glitching ability, considering it an advantage. Ralph returns to his game, content with his role as a villain and respected by his fellow characters. Felix and Calhoun marry, and Ralph watches Vanellope become Sugar Rush's favorite character. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.